Hello, welcome to this video lesson. Today we are talking about Brexit. As you all know, Brexit means British exit. This means Great Britain has left the European Union. But why did it happen? There are many reasons for this. The most important are, number one, the freedom to negotiate trade deals with the USA, Australia, and others. In fact, countries that are members of the EU are not free to negotiate trade deals on their own. It is the European Union that negotiates trade deals for all the EU member countries, and all those trade deals are the same for all these countries. And the UK did not like this because they think that going on their own they could have the opportunity to negotiate better trade deals with countries with whom they have a special relationship, like the USA or Australia. Another reason for Brexit is control of immigration. In fact, in the European Union, countries find it difficult to control their borders because the people can move freely, above all inside the Schengen area, but in general within the EU. So immigration was difficult to control. A third reason for Brexit was the necessity for some countries to recover sovereignty because when you are a EU member country, your laws must comply with EU regulations. And in the UK, they did not like this. So, how did it all start? Well, it all started with a referendum, which was held on the 23rd of June 2016. The referendum was promoted by Prime Minister David Cameron, who was a conservative, but he was against Brexit, and he hoped that the referendum would confirm his own ideas on Brexit. Unfortunately for him, the result was not what he expected. Leave won by 51.9%. and Remain lost by 48.1%. And at this point, David Cameron did not want to be the leader who would conduct Great Britain into Brexit, so he resigned. But what does Brexit mean in practical terms? Basically, this means that the UK is leaving a free market and is going to enter a market with tariffs. This means that whenever goods are imported or exported from the UK to the European Union, there will be tariffs on those goods. But what happened after David Cameron resigned? Well, a new Prime Minister was designated. Her name is Theresa May. And Theresa May made an effort, a very big effort, to negotiate a Brexit deal. This Brexit deal was very vast. It covered many issues that had to do not only with trade, but with a large number of legal aspects. Unfortunately, her trade deal was rejected by Parliament, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And the great problem about her trade deal was the position of Northern Ireland in Brexit. Well, after her Brexit deal was rejected 3 times by Parliament, Theresa May also resigned. But let us see what the Irish question was. It is a question that came to be known as the backstop. Actually, what was called the backstop was the system that Theresa May had devised to get goods across the border between Northern Ireland and the Irish Republic. The term backstop in itself refers to a net which is used in sports like cricket or baseball to prevent balls from falling off the field. But let us see what the Irish border question was. This has to do with the history of Ireland and with the relationship between Ireland and the UK. Well, what we notice is that this border between Northern Ireland and the Irish Republic is the only border on land that the UK has with the European Union. And of all the countries where the UK could have a physical border, a land border, it had to be the Irish Republic, which is a country which does not have the best relationship possible with the UK. Now, having a physical border here means that whenever goods have to pass this border, they would find a hard border with customs, with police controls, with documents controls, with fences, and this kind of thing. Now, let us try to understand why a hard border would be a problem. There was a conflict in the years between the 1960s and the 1990s, which was known as the Troubles. It was a low-level war, which means that this war was based on terrorism and guerrilla. And it has to do with the history of Ireland, because Ireland became an independent republic only in 1921. Before that date, Ireland was, in fact, a British colony. And the north of Ireland, known as Ulster, had a majority of Protestant citizens who were culturally closer to the UK. So this area in Northern Ireland remained in the UK, whereas the rest of the Irish island became the Irish Republic. Now, this war, known as the Troubles, was fought between Irish nationalists who were Catholics and Unionists who were Protestants. So the Irish nationalists wanted this area to be part of the Irish Republic. The Unionists instead wanted it to remain in the UK. So this war was fought only 20 years ago. It ended only 20 years ago. It is a very recent event, and it is feared that if there were a physical border here, that kind of conflict could start again. It is feared that if there were customs here and police, there would also be more violence, and customs and police posts could become targets of violence. So what is the backstop? Well, it is a very bad idea to have goods pass through a hard border here, a physical border with customs. So the idea is to remove this border, let the goods pass freely through this border, and get the customs control to be here. This is the backstop. So whenever goods pass from the Irish Sea into Northern Ireland, there would be customs control, and the same thing would happen with goods traveling outside Northern Ireland into the UK. Okay, so the backstop would be to set up a system of customs control for goods leaving the UK and entering Northern Ireland, or leaving Northern Ireland and entering the UK. But this would mean Northern Ireland would be a part of the UK that remains within the EU, that has to abide by EU regulations. And people do not like this at all.